Howard Hughes was born into a world of privilege, yet his life was far from ordinary. From a young age, Howard was fascinated by machines. He tinkered with gadgets and dreamt of flying. His mother, Aline, nurtured his curiosity. She instilled in him a love for learning and a drive to push boundaries. These early lessons would shape the man Howard would become. As a teenager, tragedy struck. Howard lost both his parents. This left him with a vast fortune and a profound sense of loss. Instead of succumbing to grief, Howard used his inheritance to pursue his passions. He dropped out of school and moved to Hollywood. This was the start of his extraordinary journey. Hollywood in the 1920s was a world of glamour and excess. Howard, with his wealth and charm, fit right in. He established his own film production company, Caddo Pictures. His first major project was Hell's Angels, a World War I epic. Howard's ambition was limitless. He demanded realism in his films. He spent a fortune on planes and hired hundreds of extras. The filming was fraught with delays and accidents. Yet Howard remained undeterred. Howard's dedication paid off. Hell's Angels was a huge success, cementing his place in Hollywood. He went on to direct and produce other successful movies. He pushed technological boundaries, embracing sound and film early on. His eye for detail and grand vision captivated audiences. While Hollywood brought him fame, aviation was Howard's true passion. He was a skilled pilot and engineer. He founded Hughes Aircraft in 1932. He designed and built innovative aircraft, pushing the boundaries of speed and endurance. One of his most famous creations was the H-1 Racer. This sleek, powerful plane set multiple world speed records. Howard's name became synonymous with aviation pioneering. Howard's ambition extended beyond designing aircraft. He wanted to revolutionize air travel. He acquired a majority stake in Transcontinental and Western Air, later known as TWA. He envisioned a future of affordable, accessible air travel for everyone. He invested heavily in new aircraft and routes. He challenged the dominance of Pan Am, his main competitor. Howard's relentless drive came at a cost. He was a notorious workaholic, often neglecting his personal life. He had high-profile relationships with actresses like Katharine Hepburn and Ava Gardner. But his intense personality and obsessive-compulsive disorder put a strain on these relationships. His fear of germs and need for control worsened over time. As Howard's wealth and influence grew, so did his paranoia. A near-fatal plane crash in 1946 left him with chronic pain and deepened his reclusiveness. He became increasingly distrustful of others, relying on a small group of aides. His business dealings became erratic. He faced accusations of financial impropriety and his mental health deteriorated further. Despite setbacks, Howard continued to chase his dreams. He designed the massive H-4 Hercules, nicknamed the Spruce Goose, intended for wartime transport. Though plagued by delays and controversy, it finally flew in 1947. In the end, Howard Hughes's life was a paradox. He was a visionary entrepreneur, a daring aviator, and a troubled soul. His brilliance and eccentricities were inseparable. His legacy remains complex, a reminder that genius often comes at a price. We are left to wonder what more he could have achieved if not for the demons he battled within.